There it is. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. It is Thursday morning, August 27th. Welcome to the Knock 'em Dead Comedy Show here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast, the Facebook page, the YouTube channel. Hey, wherever you're watching from, we are sure glad that you're here. And we ask that you share the link on all your socials to this show. Tell everybody you know about all the great shows here on Gov's Comedy Club Podcast. And if you're watching from Facebook and you want to stay there, that is totally dandy. We're just happy that you're here. We do ask, though, if you'd like to switch over to YouTube, because if you'd like to switch over to YouTube, because that is where we monitor the comments. You want to hear your name said, want to hear your comments read, well, shoot on over to YouTube because, again, that is where we monitor the comments. Sorry, I'm just getting myself situated here. Let me do this and let me do that and let me do this. Just about set for you. Okay. Boom. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you all. Thanks for joining us today. John Rusciello is watching. He says, good morning, sir. Hope everybody's well today. Happy Thursday to you. Hope everybody's well. Okay. We got, as usual, it is our Thursday music day. We have musician Kate Carroll joining us. And also joining us is Tony Chironno. Tony has been on this show several times. Tony is he works behind the scenes for a baseball league for special needs people here on Long Island. It's called Challenger Baseball. They have many leagues throughout Long Island, and Tony puts together a jamboree. A tournament where a bunch of different challenger teams from all over the island come together and they have like an all-day tournament thing. And there's food and entertainment and all sorts of stuff. And Tony, excuse me, Tony is putting together a fundraiser for the jamboree. Let's see. I'm going to show you. Well, you see the graphic there next to me, but I'm just going to blow it up. There we go. There it is. And when is it? September 6th, I believe. Is that what it says? Yeah, Sunday, September 6th, from noon to 10:30 p.m. The Long Island Baseball Jamboree fundraiser is being held at Mr. Beery's in Bethpage, which is just like 5 minutes east of here. Katie Carroll is one of the musicians playing at this event. Graztopia is playing. Marty G and the G-Men, the Acoustarats. The Acoustarats, that's like, those are, I think, the guys from the Good Rats, the surviving members. Giancarlo Bellestri Band. Them Chill Dudes and I Me Mine. I Me Mine is a George Harrison band. A George Harrison tribute. I Me Mine is a George Harrison song. Tom Cavanaugh. A great musician, very well known in the Long Island scene. He also has a Johnny Cash tribute thing that he does, which is amazing. So yeah, he does the George Harrison thing. Graztopia was supposed to join us as well today, but our condolences to him. His father passed away, so our condolences to Graztopia. And in California is watching. Everybody's saying hi to each other. Very nice. So yeah, these guys. So they're joining us today, Kate and Tony. I don't know where they are. They were, Tony's been here many times. He knows when the show starts. So I'm going to check my phone and make sure he didn't reach out, which he did not. So, yeah, I don't know where they are. Hopefully they'll be here soon. Because, I want to talk to them. And hopefully she's going to play. And hopefully it'll be good. And hopefully we'll have some fun. And hopefully you guys will like it. And hopefully I'll like it. And hopefully we can have a show. Because I don't know what I'm going to do if they don't show up. You know what? Maybe I'll... So I just put on some music. It is Music Thursday. John, are you doing voice to text? Because I see you wrote great to hear. Great to hear is not H-E-R-E, John. See, that's what happens when I have nothing else to do. I'm going to sit here and pick on you. All right, I'm going to put on some music. How about that? I'm going to play Who else? Who else but Elio Pace? Why not, right? This Sunday, Elio is playing in England. It's called the Car Fest. It's a 3-day festival. It's a pretty big deal. Rick Astley is playing. Tom Jones is playing it. Nile Rodgers and Chic is playing it. It's a pretty cool event. And Elio's doing the Billy Joel thing at it. He's going on Sunday. Oh, all right, here he is. He's going to yell at me. H-E-A-R.
Oh, why don't you go fuck yourself, breaking my balls in the morning? Of course I go voice to text. Wow. Jesus Christ. I'm calling in to say somebody called me up yesterday. I'm not going to mention who, and says you're renting a tuxedo for this event on Sunday. Is that true?
That is completely false.
Oh, okay. Well, I figured you were too cheap to rent a tuxedo.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's like I'm wearing jeans, and even that's a big deal.
You're wearing jeans?
Should I not wear jeans?
I don't care what you wear, as long as you put clothes on.
What are you wearing?
A pair of pants and a shirt, but I usually wear.
Perfect.
I can wear jeans too. If it's a jean day, I'll wear jeans. But I was going to wear a pair of dress pants. I haven't put a pair of dress pants on in 6 years, for Christ's sake.
Wow.
I want to see if they still fit, and they're big.
You've lost weight, so they'll definitely fit.
Yes,
no doubt about it.
Yes, yeah. No, I lost weight.
But
I was going to lose more weight, but unfortunately, that's kind of tough at my age. But no, yes, I do voice to text, and I know I'm wrong, and I know this and that, but I can't type. My fingers are too fat to type. So that's my problem. But thank you for bringing that up and embarrassing me in front of your listeners, in front of my extended family. I appreciate that, Mr. Walker.
Yeah, I'm good for that. You know that.
Oh, yeah. Listen, you're the salt of the earth. You know. Somebody said to me the other day that you weren't fit to sleep with pigs, and I stuck up for you. I said you were.
And I appreciate that very much. I knew I could rely on you for that.
I'm telling you, I'm 100% for you, pal. All right. And I hope I hope your guests don't show up so you can do this whole show alone that you hate.
Yeah, you're gonna. I literally planned today's show all around my guests. So if they don't show up, you're gonna watch me shitting myself because I don't know what.
Yeah, you're gonna watch me. Yeah. I like to see you. I like to see you work this out by yourself.
All right. Well, you're definitely gonna see it now because they're not here yet. So.
Oh well, I'm sure they're stuck in traffic. It's
it could be,
especially when you that road that you have to make a left to get into Governor's. When I went there, I was stuck on that road for like 20 minutes. The light after light after light.
Yeah,
coming up the highway.
Hempstead Turnpike. Yeah, there's a light every 5 feet for crying out loud.
Yeah, Hempstead Turnpike. That's what it was. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, what a shit neighborhood that is. Jesus Christ. Oh, man.
Well, what do you expect? This is the town Hirschman lives in.
Don't pick on my friend Mark now. That's not nice. That's not. Hey, were you happy how I treated Mike yesterday?
Yes, we were pleasantly surprised.
Well, did he say anything after the show?
Actually, no, he did not. God's honest truth, he did not. He did.
Okay, I believe you.
It was actually me. I had to run out of here, so I had a prosthetic appointment. But he hasn't had anything to say.
Oh yeah, I'm going to be nice to him from now on.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, well, because I promised Carroll, and I'm not going to disappoint Carroll.
I don't blame you. I don't want to disappoint Carroll either.
Yeah, if you asked me, or somebody else asked me, I would still destroy him.
Carroll is more power than me. You don't listen.
Yes. You hear what Dawn just said?
No.
Carroll has more power than me. You never listen to me. That's my wife saying that.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up there. I hope she kicks your ass.
Does it all the time, my friend. Does it all the time. I can have her arrested.
No way. No way. They'll walk in. They'll find out. They'll see it's you, and they'll carry on, ma'am, and they'll leave.
No, not in the state of Pennsylvania.
She is totally justified. I don't care where you guys are. She is totally justified.
I told John, insulin between the toes. They'll never know.
Nice.
And,
Wow. She definitely just freaked me out just now.
Oh,
Do not
can you
mess
imagine?
with that
Can you
woman.
imagine what?
I said, do not mess with that woman.
Could you imagine what I got to go through now? Now that she's retarded, all right, she's going to be home all day breaking my balls. Jesus Christ!
You know what you
almighty.
just said, right?
What?
Do you know what you just said?
Yeah, retarded.
Yeah, that's okay. Just want to make sure you knew.
Well, yeah, I'm retarded too. You're retarded too. Everybody that's retired is retarded.
Oh, all right. Well,
Because we shouldn't be retired. I should not be retired. I want to work. I would go to work tomorrow if I was physically able to do it.
well, I'm with you. I mean, I treat this place like a job. So yeah, I hear
Yeah,
you.
well, at least you're active. I mean,
try.
what do I do every day? I watch the Knock 'em Dead comedy show. Look how my life has diminished throughout the years.
It does not say a lot about you. That is for sure.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Don't say that. I don't even want to joke about that.
Hey, today is a very special day. You know,
Oh, well, pray tell, why?
it is Mike Keegan's birthday,
Oh, happy birthday, Keegan. Happy birthday.
and it was Jeff Bosey's birthday yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday, Jeff. Even though Jeff and I don't get along, I wish him all the world, all the best.
Happy birthday, guys.
Happy birthday.
Uh,
Jeff and I got off on a wrong foot. My fault, by the way. I take full responsibility.
I don't have any recollection of this.
Yeah, he made a improper gesture about the Florida guy, and I took offense to it, and I was wrong. All right, but that's okay.
Oh.
Because he always says he watches every day. He always says hello to Ann, and he never says hello to me. So that gives me the indication that he doesn't like me. But that's okay. I've been not liked before.
Oh, believe me, I got a list of people who don't like
Oh,
me.
please! Are you kidding me? Oh, there's people that hasn't liked me for 20 years, as the judge sentenced them.
Tony, every time we move, I give John the lecture. Please be nice. Do not cause any trouble. It lasts for about 6 months, and then it's over.
I'm surprised it lasts that long.
Yeah, me too sometimes.
So, I mean, you guys have been there now for what, a month? A little over a month?
Yeah, it's about a month already.
Oh, yeah, about a month, yeah.
How many people there have you pissed off so far?
Oh, I don't, because I very seldom leave. The people in Pennsylvania are very, very nice. This is the type of neighborhood where nobody knows you, but they wave. You know, if you're sitting on the front porch smoking a cigar, they turn around and they wave to you and stuff.
Yep.
So that's not. It's not like Long Island or Florida or anything like that.
Well,
It's very rural up here.
give it time. You'll figure out a way to ruin it.
Oh, guaranteed. Yeah, guaranteed. Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
but hold on.
Tony, you know what I love about Pennsylvania that I don't find anyplace else?
No.
The volunteer firefighters, they have like spaghetti night, they have the venison feast, they have the GDS fairs and all that kind of stuff. And everybody like either knows somebody, no matter where you go, and you're always going to run into somebody. And then if you don't, you make friends.
Well, all right. So I am going to challenge some of that. I'm going to say that you guys did not spend enough time on Long Island, because many fire departments on Long Island have comedy nights. They have music nights. They have, like you said, spaghetti nights. They have all sorts of fundraisers. It's a regular thing here on Long Island.
Really? I don't even recall advertisements for that.
Well, because you hung around Kaplan. He doesn't go anywhere. Nobody likes him. So, it's, in fact, a lot of my murder mysteries, I do fire departments all the time.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm surprised he doesn't go, because those are cheap meals.
Well, that's true too. It's you can guarantee three things at these fire department functions. They're nice and cheap, but the food is usually pretty good. And there's usually more times than not a fight breaks out. Those are the three things. But within minutes the fight is broken up, and it's usually the firemen fighting with each other, and then within 10 minutes they're all hugging each other again and carrying on like nothing happened.
Okay, I could see that.
That's Long Island for you. Yeah, Pennsylvania they probably don't fight. They're just hugging all the time.
I don't know. Maybe because we're not hanging around at the bars, but I can pretty much figure out that there's been some brawling here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. But you know what? Even the churches, I had a very hard time finding a church that I felt comfortable in Long Island.
Oh, okay.
And I mean, a lot of Long Island is Spanish over by Patchogue, so a lot of the masses were in Spanish, which is not good for me. I'm not bilingual.
Sure.
But I found a nice church in Florida, but I love the church in Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's
love
interesting.
It.
And what kind of church are we talking about? Catholic or
Catholic Church?
Okay.
It's St. Thomas More in Lake Ariel, Pennsylvania.
Wow.
It is filled to the brim, which is lovely.
That's refreshing to hear. Yes.
Yeah. I just love it. There's so many things that I love in Pennsylvania, more so than Florida in my experience in Patchogue.
Wow.
But the winters are rough, and John can't take the winters, so I don't know if we're going to wind up moving up here and, him roughing the winters, or trying to maybe snowbird, keep the house in Florida and come here. We're still mulling things over.
Well,
but I would love, if we stay in Pennsylvania, I would love some more visits with you guys, even at the studio. I'd even like to come.
Of course. Of course. Open invite for both of you anytime. And yes, we would love to come make it more of a regular thing if you guys are, however long you're down there. I know he just told us yesterday you guys are actually heading back in 2 weeks, but yeah, when it becomes, however long you guys are there, we'd love to put something together and make it a regular thing. Absolutely.
I think at least, he's staying. I'm leaving him here. And I'm going to go home, take care of some business, take the dog, drive down. I'm going to stop in North Carolina, stay in a hotel overnight. I'm going to do 10 hours each day.
Wow.
He's going to be up about maybe up here another week or two. So I don't know if he's up to a ride. Actually, he'll have to borrow a car because I'm taking the car.
Good for you.
Sorry, sucker.
Well, yeah, 'cause he's too much of a wimp to drive with you. So, yeah, you should take the car.
But I'm thinking like maybe at least the first year, 6 months Florida, 6 months here, so we'll have a longer stay here.
Oh, that'll be great. Yeah, that's
I know.
Super. That's great news for us. Yeah. But don't whatever you do, don't bring him to that church because you'll be ousted.
It'll collapse.
Yeah.
It will collapse.
Did
he ever tell you the time?
Yeah.
That I met he was Cardinal Dolan at the time.
Okay.
He said they announced John was having a big event and the Cardinal was there, and they announced that the Cardinal would not be taking any pictures, will not be signing any autographs, and John went over to him and he's like, yo, and I'm like looking at him totally beyond embarrassed. He said, I want you to meet Dawn. This is the next Mrs. Rusiello. And he looked at me, and he made the sign of the cross on my forehead and said, bless you, child.
Wow. I believe it. I totally believe it.
He was like, what are you doing with such a nice girl?
Yeah. Well, when I got married for the first time, a year before the wedding, the church we were getting married in, I swear to you this is true, the roof did collapse at the church.
Oh, God.
And if that was not a sign, an omen of some kind, I should have been listening. But, I didn't. And, the marriage lasted just a couple of years. But, I should have been paying attention to that. So, yeah, there you go.
Well, have a great show. It was great chatting with you.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you. Hold on. Here he is.
Okay.
All right. Listen. We wasted 20 minutes of your show, or 10 minutes of your show.
Didn't waste anything.
I was trying to help you out.
You didn't. Yeah, you didn't waste anything. You saved my ass. But I do believe my guests have arrived. So I'm going to go.
Oh, excellent. Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, thank you, John and Dawn for calling in and hanging out with us. So yes, I do believe my guests have arrived. I do have to go let them in. So I am going to put on some LEO music, and we'll be back in a minute. Where is it? Hang on. There it is. This one. Okay, we'll be right back.
LEO Pace, Sally's Band.
Suit, 50 years on,
Have mercy. Your face. Singers and the great band. And can your grandpa rock and roll like this? He says he wrote that for me, but he didn't. He wrote it for Albert.
All right, there we go. All right, hi, everybody. Welcome back. Our guests have arrived. To my left, Tony Chironno is here, our good friend Tony.
Hello.
And hanging out with us over here is Kate Carroll.
Katie Carroll. That's
Katie
right.
Carroll.
Yeah.
Kate. Oh, Katie. Do
Good
you?
friends call me Kate. It's all good. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Nice.
Now we're good friends.
There you go. And then we can. So then we can have you back another time and talk about him.
There you go.
There's a lot of material there.
Right. So good to see you guys. Thanks for coming. Before we, I'm very excited. I want to hear some music. But before we get to that, I'd like to talk about why we're here, basically. But I actually want to go back to the beginning. I want to get some like a description of Challenger, and I want to know, which I don't even know if I even know your history of how you even got involved, and of course we'll talk about the Jamboree as well. So, hit it.
Okay, well, hello everybody. I'm Anthony, and I started Challenger Baseball back in 2002. When the season started, I knew nothing of Challenger Baseball. My son is autistic. He was in special ed, and they recommended it, and I was like, sounds good. My wife was like, you better do it. So I went, got the registration form. At the bottom it said, are you willing to help? I said, sure.
Yeah. How old was Rusty at the time?
See, that was 2002. My son's nickname is Rusty. It's Nicholas.
Yeah, I just gave that away. Yeah.
He corrects everybody. He liked being called Rusty, but he's out of that now. So that's another story.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So he would have been 8 years old.
Nice.
Of course, he was just like any other kid, making dust clouds. He had no interest. Now I can't stop him.
Great hitter.
But what I did was, like I said, I put willing to help, and I'm at the field, and all of a sudden on the PA, my name gets called, and I'm like, oh, geez, did I drop my wallet?
Right. Yeah.
Here's your coach's packet. So from day
jeez.
one, I was a coach, and I fell in love with it, working with all the other kids.
Yep.
I hate to say it like this, but you think you got it bad. There's someone out there that's got it worse.
Oh yeah.
And those kids are just precious. They came up to me, Coach. I was sold from day one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
2 years later, I was running the program. I was the director of Lindenhurst. Like I say, I totally dug it. I actually, at that point in 2006, I wrote the Challenger Baseball song, which I know you know inside out.
Yeah.
I was inspired. My background is law enforcement, and I'm sitting in Manhattan. I had an arrest warrant to execute at 6 in the morning, so I made sure I got there by 4:30, made sure the guy didn't run away.
Okay.
So I'm sitting outside, and I heard John Fogerty play center field.
Sure.
And I was like, why can't our kids have a song? So for an hour and a half's worth of Dunkin' Donuts napkins, my mind was racing, and I just started jotting down little rhymes.
Whatever you have. Yep.
And I was just like, I'm on a roll. Everything seems to be working. 6 o'clock sharp. I did what I had to do. Of course, the guy ran out at 6 o'clock. Another long story. I found him in the park, and did what I had to do. I'm in the court, and I'm looking at all my napkins, because after you, bring them in and do what you got to do, there's a waiting period. So I started assembling them, and it worked. And
So you wrote a song and caught a wanted
bad
man.
guy.
Quite a day.
Yes, that's a lot of accomplishment
Multifaceted.
right there.
Yeah, so I had a lot of caffeine in me. So my mind was racing. I could tell you the date, because I still remember that like
Yeah,
the back
sure.
of my hand. And my friend does professional kids music. And I said, hey, what do you think of this? And I think his exact words were, this is epic. You mind if I put it to music? It was like, knock yourself out.
Yeah.
So he sent me a couple of demo tapes with, just him singing an acoustic.
Nice.
He tweaked the lyrics a little bit. That's his field.
Yeah, of
all
course.
good. And he was like, the band heard me, and they'd like to record it. I was like, knock yourself out.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I used it as the background. I made a DVD of all the kids playing, and I made that song the background.
Right.
And I did it as a thank you to my coaches and the sponsors.
Mm-hmm.
The feedback was incredible.
Right.
They forwarded it to the district administrator of the District 34, which encompasses a few towns near Lindenhurst.
Okay.
They loved it. They sent it up to Eastern Region of Little League. They asked me to come up and do a presentation, so I did.
Wow.
It was nice. I was king for a day. All big league not big league, Little League reps were there.
A presentation, about Challenger?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yes.
Nice.
And I played that. I'm not patting myself in the back, but there wasn't a dry eye in the house,
Nice.
and I was like, I think I did something good here.
Yeah.
They forwarded it to Williamsport.
Oh, wow.
And they loved it. I wound up. The band is Boston based. I grew up with them. They moved up there.
Okay. Aerosmith?
No.
Extreme.
No. I'm working on them.
Yeah, right.
And I'll tell you who was supposed to record the song. I may get in trouble for it, but they flew the band down, and myself and one of my coaches drove down to Virginia Beach for the second annual Jake Hardison World Challenger Baseball Jamboree.
Oh.
That was in 2007, and that's where I got the idea. I was blown away. It was a 3-day event.
Yeah, I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Yeah,
Wow.
every year they do it. I was at the second one. It was a 3-day event. U.S. Navy parachuters dropped the first ball.
Wow.
Jumped out the plane and
Yeah.
landed right on the pitcher's mound. It was awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
They had teams from Europe, China, Japan.
Wow.
It was. I was blown away, and
Yeah.
that's when I said, why isn't there something like this on Long Island? So that was the seed. The first jamboree was in 2011,
Okay.
and it took me that long to develop a network and sponsors of stuff just to make it get off the ground. The first one was in the town of Babylon and Tanner Park.
Right.
I'm just going to say that didn't go as smoothly as I wanted it to.
Okay.
And the town of Oyster Bay came up and kind of helped us out, including the morning of. And they were like, "We like what you do. We'd like to, continue it."
Right.
And I was like, "Done." And it's been in Burns Park in the town of Oyster Bay, Massapequa.
Yep. Great place.
Ever since.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Wow.
that's my spiel.
It's a good spiel. Where did the so you're here promoting the fundraiser, which is September 6th at Beery's.
Yes.
So and which Katie is playing.
Yes.
What is the so the fundraiser goes to what? Like food,
Basically the Jamboree is a 1-day event for all the Long Island, including Queens, challenger teams get invited.
How many challenges are there on the island? Do you know? I have no idea.
I do have. It's a skewed list. I have a list of the charters
Okay.
on Long Island, but that doesn't necessarily mean they have
Right.
a challenger program. They're
Sure.
just collecting the money. Shame
Yep.
on them.
Right.
But there are some rather large teams.
Yeah.
Like I say, I started at Lindenhurst. There was an incident. I went to Massapequa, where I met my brother in crime here, which was really funny in the spring because we did not know this, but we're both named Tony.
Yeah.
A kid turned around and said, "You remember that? You're smiling.
Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Tony." And we both said, "You're welcome. Thank you."
Thank you. Both of us did the same
And
time.
then
Thank
we
you.
looked at each other. We were like, "No way."
Yeah.
So
Except he's older.
Wild.
yeah.
I actually met you before you came over because
Yes.
at one of the jamborees.
At one of the jamborees,
Yeah.
I was in Lindenhurst, and
Right.
we had a great my co-partner Al Fries, who's since retired.
Yeah.
We worked great together, and
Oh,
we
he
were
was
doing
great.
home and away between Massapequa and Lindenhurst. The kids loved it.
Yep.
And yeah, I miss Al. Hi, Al.
Yeah, we all miss Al. Yeah, he just retired 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, he came by a few times this season. Yeah, and that's the thing. And then I guess there was a changing of the guard, or there was something good happened, and you went back to Lindenhurst. So he left us this year.
Yeah, I just reinstated, instead of Lindenhurst American, to Lindenhurst National Little League. Same town, just a little further south.
Oh, okay.
And it's year one from us,
Yep.
and it's working well. Pretty soon, I hope to have over 100 kids in the program again.
Wow. And he stole some of our players.
No, I didn't steal them. They followed me.
Followed.
Here's some candy, kid.
Yeah, exactly. $5. But yeah, those guys and you were missed this year.
I miss my kids.
Yeah, it was.
We were on the same team, Tony and I.
Absolutely, always. Yeah, and always a great thing. And the whole, like you said, the league is just fantastic. And I don't know anybody. I love watching people that come for the first time to check it out because they are always blown away. I've never seen anybody not touched by it. Yeah. It's really amazing how people react when they see it. Politicians, people singing the national anthem, families, just your ordinary average slob that's coming by to watch, or if we get volunteers, to help out for the day or something. Everybody is blown away by it, and it's truly an amazing thing. I've said it on here before when talking about the special needs world. I'm joking to a certain degree, but I'm not also. But it's a booming business. The numbers.
Sadly,
right.
More and more kids are being afflicted with. I want to say
Something,
mostly autism, but there's so many other issues.
Right, the whole special
Cerebral
needs.
palsy,
Right.
Downs, physical disability.
Right, which Challenger covers it all, by the
all.
way. Yeah, it's not just
It's not
the
physical,
spectrum, right?
mental, it's
physical, like they have wheelchair teams. Yeah,
Yep.
the whole works. But yeah, it is in a strange way a booming business, sadly. But the positive to that is people getting involved and
This is a place where you can.
right,
if you
and the
would've-
players themselves, they make friendships and
I
they're
love seeing
playing
the
something
parents
they couldn't play
talk-
anywhere else.
because it becomes a support group for the
Right.
parents and guardians.
And the players too, though it's more social than anything else. Most of them, some of them are high functioning enough that they keep track of the score and they want to play to win. But the majority of them are just there to have fun,
They're having
which
fun,
is the bottom line.
and they're learning along the way.
Sure,
They-
absolutely
and
right.
They develop an interest.
Right.
Like I say, my son, I've had moments where I was blown away emotionally,
Sure.
and my son taught me a lesson. Pure innocence. There's a little girl named Anna Marie, and she was a foster child, and she was dark skinned, except that her crackhead parents lit her on fire.
Oh, I do
And-
remember that. Now that you say that,
Yeah.
I remember that
And
story.
When I first met her and she came up to me, Coach, can you help me with a glove? She was missing fingers.
Oh,
and I had trouble trying, rubber bands, just, I'm tearing.
Yeah, sure.
My son came up, and I actually had to step off the mound most of the time I pitched. And, it just blew me away that how can someone do this poor little girl?
Yeah, of course.
And my son came up to the mound. I stepped off. I started crying.
Yeah.
My son goes to me, "Hi, my name is Nick. What's your name?" He didn't see anything,
Right.
Absolutely.
Absolutely right.
Level set, just
Right.
talking.
It's just he's just another
Right.
kid, and that's what it's nice
Yep.
to see all the parents helping everyone else's kids.
Yes.
It really.
That's my personal what I love about it, and being in the special needs world. I'm wearing one of my PAL shirts. The friendships that even the parents develop with each
do.
other, and the kids. And again, they're not, they can't play this anywhere else. With PAL, we have basketball, we have bowling. They're joining leagues that they might not be able to do anywhere else. So they're having fun, they're learning. But the main thing is a lot of times, on a Friday night, they're sitting home. But now, they're going to a Challenger, they're going to a special needs dance, or they're going to a PAL thing.
They do the bowling too. I see
right.
the shirt.
Oh, yeah. PAL. We got a bunch of things, except we don't do baseball because we support Challenger. But really, that's their time to socialize and enjoy themselves, and it's I love watching that. And I was just talking to somebody just last night about the whole special needs world, and talking about how like you said, seeing your son talk to that girl, and I love stepping back and just seeing them talk to each other, hang out with each other, hear what they're saying to each other. They're so happy. It's almost like they know
They have
something.
peers.
Right. Like they almost like they know, like, okay, this guy is in the same boat as me. And they, like the bowling, for example, we have a competitive bowling. We keep scores. There's trophies at the end, first place, second place. And some of them do care about that. But, but you watch them play, each team is just hanging out with each other. They're talking to each other. They're helping each other out. Like some of the better bowlers will actually say, why don't you do this instead? Or one gets a strike and the other team is cheering them. Like, they don't,
Jumping around.
5 minutes after they leave, they don't care about what the score was. They just had a great time hanging out with their buddies. That's it. That's it to me. That says it all. So
Very rewarding.
yeah, absolutely. So the actual tournament is the Jamboree is when? October?
This year it's October 4th. Open invitation to come on down. Support a town, support a kid.
Sure.
It's not just a baseball game. We have a little ceremony, and there's a little after party for the kids
Right.
with
Food and
bouncers,
stuff, right.
magician, food. It's a good time. Hats off to the Nassau County PD is actually going to be setting up shop with some giveaways.
Oh, nice.
Some things I'm still working on.
Okay.
Little extras for the kids.
Cool.
I'm looking forward to it.
Sure.
And like I say, September 6th is the fundraiser.
Fundraiser at Beery's.
Mr. Beery's.
How much longer is Beery going?
Till February.
February. Wow, that's
Yeah.
going to be here before we know it.
Yeah.
Already
That's
September almost.
right.
33 plus years there.
Right, yeah.
We just saw the news day, Long Island's famous dive bar.
Right. There really is no place like that place on Long Island anyway.
Well, in New York State, he just
Yeah.
surpassed CBGB's as the longest running original rock club. So he's
No kidding.
He's in the record book, 33 plus years.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And closing in February. That's going to be
A sad
Sad.
A
day.
hit.
yeah.
A sad
Yeah.
day.
Now I know. Yeah, you've been a regular there for a long time.
I ran his beer club for quite some time.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. I had to give that up though for health reasons.
Yeah, right. Damn health crap. And how long? Now you play there pretty often, right?
Sure, I'm actually going to be there tomorrow
Oh,
for,
nice.
For happy hour. Good friend Tom Sanfilippo always is, doing the happy hour there, and he's a busy guy these days, right? He's doing
Tom
a lot
is
of
a
different
busy guy.
things. So I got the tap on the shoulder to
Nice.
come and, do it sometimes when he's not there. So I grew up in Bethpage. I love
Oh, okay.
Bethpage. Lived in Lindenhurst for a number of years. Again, how I met Tony.
Oh, okay.
But I'm back in Bethpage now, and Beery's is walking distance to my house, so that could be dangerous.
Yes, it certainly can, and not for drinking reasons.
No, just crossing
Just crossing
Hempstead.
Hempstead Turnpike.
Oh.
Yes.
I was talking about the clientele.
Well,
Oh, so you're south of the Turnpike?
yes.
Oh, okay. I lived on North Windhorse in Bethpage for a while, which is Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
But when it crosses over Central, and it's all, it's not the commercials, it's all the, it's the residential.
Residential area.
If you just keep going, it turns into North Windhorse. I lived down there for a short time. Great town.
Yep.
Great town. But it's going to be weird to not see Beery's
Well,
over
that's
there.
the thing. There's no other place like it, you
Right.
know. And it's like, where are you going to go next for the people
Yeah.
who do go there? So it is. It's definitely going to be a bit of a hit for sure.
Now, you said something that very interesting. To get the tap on the shoulder, to replace, well, not replace, but to step in for Sanfilippo, or either way though, replace or step in to fill in for Tom Sanfilippo. I mean, you must have some chops.
I can sing very
Yeah,
well.
okay.
I'll leave the guitar work to our.
He is a guitar master. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's such a strange. No, I'm kidding. I got a Sanfilippo story. Now Tom, he's a regular on this show. He comes in here regularly,
I've seen him here.
and he even did his own show in here for about 2 years. So, I guess when was that? Just a few months ago. He reaches out to me, sends me a text, and he says, "Hey, I'd like to come in." And I'm thinking, oh, I love when people ask to come in. Like, it makes my job so much easier. Sure. I write back immediately, and I love when he comes in. I can listen to him play guitar all day.
Okay.
And not just Grateful Dead. I mean, that guy can play anything.
Yeah, he's
His
fantastic.
originals, he does cool Beatles covers. He's just amazing. So I was like, yeah, Tom, of course. And he goes, he writes, well, I want to bring my dad. I'm like, okay.
Fantastic.
But I did think to myself, he's been coming in here for years. He had his own show for 2 years, and he never brought his dad. Like, why now? So I thought maybe he was going to announce something, or maybe there was a milestone birthday. Like, I thought there was a reason for it. They come in, Tom sits here, his father sits there. Nothing.
Hanging out.
Just hanging out. So I'm cool with that. But it was nuts. I think he was around 90, 91, something like that. This guy, even Tom was like floored. He starts talking about like all the girls he was banging when he was a young guy in the service.
He had stories.
He had all sorts of stories Tom never even heard before. And he's sitting there.
You bring the best out of people.
Well, that's what I do. Sure. I'm laughing my ass off, but Tom is like, and he's pointing up, he's seeing the comments there, and he's like, Dad, your grandchildren are watching. He didn't care. He was going on and on, telling all sorts of very detailed stories. It was one of my favorite shows I think I've ever done. I've been in here for over 8 years.
Something completely unexpected.
Yeah, I don't know if Tom feels the same way, but I loved it. And what a great dude that Tom is.
Agree.
Yeah.
I'm seeing him for over 10 years now in the various bands that
Right.
he's inspiring. It's all the great musicians that we have on Long Island, including him.
There is a huge amount of talent on Long Island.
Absolutely.
Definitely in the music scene. The comedy scene, of course, we're here at Governor's, the theater scene, all of it, the independent film scene. But yeah, I'm a big music guy, so I keep tabs on what's going on, and yeah, there's a ton of great, and even you think about people who have made it big, that Long Island, In fact, just, what was it, last week, Deep Purple played the Beach, and Richie Blackmore jumped on stage to play with them. First time he's played with them in almost 35 years.
Yeah.
But he joined them at Jones Beach because he lives on Long Island. He's
Yes,
been
he
living
does.
there for a long time. But,
Yeah.
of course, Billy Joel and the Good Rats. And right, the Aristocats or Aristorats?
Acoustic.
Rats. Now, that's
That's Pepe's son.
Pepe's son. Okay,
And,
I knew it had something to do with them.
Yeah, and his partner, they both play with the Rats as well.
Oh, so the Rats, even though Pepe's gone, the Rats still play?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even know
Yes,
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the Sons played with them also when they were alive.
Right.
And then they're carrying the torch.
Nice.
Rat on, Steph, and I'm pretty sure you're watching.
Yeah,
And
cool.
I've seen them a couple of times. They're absolutely fantastic.
Oh, they're great, yeah.
And he's texted me the other day, and he was just like, "I'd like to, help with donations for the, Chinese auction." I was like,
Cool.
You guys are great.
Yeah.
It was funny because years ago, before my computer crashed, I was always emailing Pepe, and they do something called Rat Stock.
Yes.
Where they go camping and yeah. But it always turned out it was the day that I had my fundraiser.
Oh, wow.
And Pepe was like, we want to do it, but
Yeah.
And I actually showed Steph, and I believe I sent him the email, and it's finally happening. So
Nice. Oh, that's great.
I'm an old Rats fan.
Yeah. Oh, they were great. And of course, Twisted Sister as well. And I bring them up because at Massapequa, so let's gossip for a second.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah, I'll take the hit. I don't care. So, yeah, Twisted Sister, Dee Snider, the lead singer, his brother is a Challenger coach.
Yes.
And he coaches where I coach, not other people, because they left.
I left.
But yeah, Mark, he's been there for years. He was there when I first got there. Very similar story, by the way. My daughter started Challenger. She's 27. She started around 7 or 8 as well. And same thing.
Yeah. He's got 2.
What's that?
He's got 2 boys.
Right. And same thing for me. I was never a spectator. First day, Coach Tom, he was like, "Oh, you want to help?" Okay.
Yeah.
Been helping ever since. But so Mark was already there when I started. He's still there. But that guy never, in all the years I've known him, I've never asked him why, but I've never brought it up to him. But he has never mentioned his brother. And you never hear Dee's name. He never helps out charity-wise. Like, so do they not talk?
You're putting me on the spot.
Well, you can say you know nothing and lie to
I
me. That's
know
fine.
nothing.
All right, good enough. Good enough.
At
like
12:33, I'll start.
exactly. Yeah, you give me the spiel. Okay, that works. I mean, I'm assuming they don't because, like I said, D has never been involved, and D's a very charitable guy.
No, he does a lot of things.
He
with
does,
this.
but not Challenger things.
Yeah.
But all right. So I just thought I'd ask.
Maybe put it out there in the
If you're hearing
universe.
that,
Right.
if you're hearing that, D, if you want to belt out the national anthem on October 4th,
Yeah.
Get in touch.
have your brother reach out to me.
I got to do. I've never done that. I got to reach out, see if I can get D on this show. I got to do that.
He might do that.
Yeah, you
Long
never
Island
know.
based.
Right. Yeah, you never know. All right. So let's visit Katie for a minute.
There you go.
All right. Katie Carroll, a solo singer guitarist crafting soulful pop and rock, making every cover her own.
Try my best at that. Right?
Well, explain that a little bit. Meaning, like you
Sure.
put your own spin. You might slow something down, change it up, take a
Yeah.
fast song, maybe make it bluesy or something. Is that
I
what
think
we're
it's
talking
about passion, to
Okay.
be honest. So, a lot of times when people have kind of said it back to me, honestly, and that's the best compliment of all is,
Sure.
is really when people notice it and say it back to you. But, you hear things on the radio, you hear things wherever you look for good
Yeah.
music. There's so many sources of that these days.
Sure.
I think it's about taking something, connecting with the song, and putting out the best version of it for yourself that
Okay.
you can do. So while I do spend some time writing music, a lot of lately has been catered to playing, a lot of covers.
Okay.
And you never really want to play it the same way. You want to just make it different. And you could see me at one show a month ago, and then see me at another show, and it might even be slightly different from one to the next.
Right. So you might play the same song differently. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry, same song.
Wow.
At one show, and a little bit different the next.
So what's the process? Like, do you are you like consciously saying, how can I change this, or do you?
It's more of a feeling for me.
Okay. So you might hear a song on the radio and say, I think that might sound better slowed down. Like, or is that?
Yes, that could
Okay.
be that could be it. Maybe you take the phrasing a little bit differently.
Okay.
Maybe you speak it sometimes.
Sure.
It's just how it kind of comes to you.
Right, okay.
And for me, I'm not. I plan things a little bit, but I like to be in the moment for the most part. So for me, it's more so about it coming to me. This morning when I was warming up, I sat out on my back deck. I had my stray cat next to me. Love to bring him inside, but right now he's hanging out on the back deck. But sang a couple of songs, did them all differently, and see how something comes up.
Nice.
Yep, I sang for all the cats this morning. They were all lined up against the back door.
Nice. They got a free show. Very nice. Would they get fed too? Or?
Oh, that's first.
They live in-
They got free
living
food, free food and music. Wow, what's better than that? No, that's cool. And I'm like I said, I'm a big music fan, and I love when people change up their stuff, just to keep it fresh. And a good song is a good song, and in fact, there's a video of Keith Richards talking about Satisfaction, and he starts doing it like a slow blues riff. I think he said that maybe that's how they wrote it, if I remember right. But to hear it that way, and then of course we all know the song,
Sure.
but like both of them have their advantages, and so it's cool. I like changing things up like that.
When you think about it, there's plenty of songwriters out there who, yes, they've performed their songs just to get it out there, but
Yeah.
they don't even write for themselves. They're, write with somebody else in mind,
Yeah.
and that person, and that original song could be taken by somebody else. It's been done time and time again,
Oh,
and
sure.
it makes it completely different.
Right,
So,
right. Wow.
Some people who've, started with that song, then it goes to somebody else. They're the ones who
They
make
do
the
the twist.
hit out of it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go back a little bit. How did all this begin for you?
So singing is my favorite.
Okay.
So in order to be able to accompany myself, I gravitated towards the guitar. I've been singing since I was a little girl. I mean, I went to Plain Edge High School, but my elementary school was John H. West.
Okay.
And they really didn't have a big music program when I started, but they just started bringing it around, and I was asked, do you want to come into school an hour or two earlier because that's the only time that you could fit it.
Right.
And as most kids would be like, I don't want to go to school earlier, right?
Yeah, right.
I was like, teeth were brushed, breakfast was eaten, out, I'm like, let's go. Like, I'm waiting at the door, like, it's time to go. I gotta
Nice.
go, to choir. So, just starting doing, singing, and doing the various little competitions and, NISMO, All-State, all
Oh,
that kind
sure,
of stuff,
yeah.
all, growing up. I just loved it. It
Yeah.
was something that in this crazy life that we live, you can just kind of take a minute to be in your own place and find your solace in that.
Right,
And
yeah.
it's always, it's a lot, this world these days.
Oh, yeah.
And when you can, have something that you can just be in the moment with, I think it's pretty special. And share that with other
Right.
people.
It's so important to be able to have that outlet to make time for whatever it is you love to do, because it'll eat you up if you don't.
don't,
Yeah.
right.
Even if it's not full time.
Right. But yeah, just loved singing as a kid and really
Nice.
wanted to be able to do it myself. I love playing with my other friend musicians. Love playing with Graz. I know we're going to probably do that at the show a little bit.
Okay.
So some more to come on that. But no, playing with other people, playing with my friends is great.
Is that? Do you have a band, or you just jump in with your friends?
No, I
sometimes?
just jump in.
Oh, okay.
A lot of the times when I'm playing at Beery's, I'll see, for my second set, call my friends and say, who's available today? You want to
Yeah.
come jump on with me for
Oh,
second
nice.
set? And,
Yeah.
make it a little bit different,
Right.
whether it be a lead guitarist, a drummer, something like that. Just getting people in the mix. I think,
Yeah.
like Willie said, the life I love is making music with my friends.
That's it. That's right.
So,
And Beery's has that community. I don't know if it's because they're all original artists or what, but there is a community of people between the regulars and the musicians. Like, there is a community there. So,
especially
yeah.
open mic night,
Right.
talking about community. There's people who show up there every Thursday religiously.
Yeah.
Get on that list.
Is that Monday's thing? Kevin?
No, he does Mondioki.
Oh, that's
on
what I was thinking
Mondays,
of. Yes, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But no, this is every Thursday over there,
Mm-hmm.
and that's I've
You come
seen
in, you sign up, and
Yeah.
you don't know. Sometimes you get some really
incredible acts.
acts.
Yes.
Oh, yeah?
You're
I've
like,
seen bands form on that stage. People
wow.
who've come solo
Yeah.
go up and do what they have to do, get off the stage, and then start talking. The next thing you know, a couple months later, they're all on the stage
Right.
together playing
Oh,
something.
nice.
yeah, you sing great. I play guitar, but I can't sing.
Yeah, right.
Next thing you
That's
know,
it. You ever jump up there on karaoke night?
no.
I'm imagining that's a good thing.
Yeah. No, my voice cracked in high school. I
Right.
picked up the guitar.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
I'm good with the lyric. I'm always
Right.
writing stuff.
Writing baseball songs.
Well, no, other things too. But yeah.
Now, and speaking of the community over there, now I'm sure there's like a lot of. I mean, we see it here too at the club. All these people who want to be comedians and stuff, and we get a lot of weirdos. And so I mentioned that because I'm sure that's the same at Beery's, and I'm sure you get people like Nick Greystone that just freak people out.
Sure.
Do you guys know Nick? You must.
He's known to hang out at Beery's.
I'm
yes.
totally joking. I love Nick.
Yeah,
Personally am not a nail polish guy, but Nick is. I'm picking on Nick because I love Nick. Do you know Nick?
I don't.
Oh, you
no.
don't? Demon Scar? Does that? No, that's the
He
name of
plays
his
at
band.
Beery's.
I'll have to look
He,
that up.
he plays
yeah.
at Beery's regularly. He likes to send me texts, but they're voice. But they're not even voice. They're his farts. Yeah, he likes to. I've played them on the show from time to time. I do play them once in a while. But
You
yeah,
gotta
that's
load that into a mixer and mess around with it.
not a bad idea.
sometimes. Yeah.
Make a loop out of it, put a song together. All right, so there are comments coming in. I'd like to read some of them. I'd like to know Katie some more. But before we do any of that, can we get a tune?
Of course.
Cool.
Absolutely. I'd love to.
Now you mentioned you write originals as well. Do you? How often you
I was
do it?
gonna do an original right now.
Excellent.
For you, if that works.
Totally. I'm a big fan of the originals, people's original stuff. We don't get enough of it anymore. There's Long Island has become the tribute band capital of the world. So we don't, I feel that the original guys have kind of lost out a little bit. That's just my opinion.
All right. So, gosh, I don't even know how long ago I wrote this one, but it is an oldie. It's a breakup song.
Nice.
But
Dedicated to me and mass people.
That's great. I was going to ask if it was dedicated to anybody in particular, but That's funny.
But this is a little tune called In These Times. In these times I feel so confused, oh, I don't know just what to do. In these times I feel so used when you tell me that we're through. In these times I feel so sad, you broke my whole heart. You didn't even look back, so I'll just smile like it's okay. That's what you need to see anyway. Just to think, a few nights back I sat here writing our wedding track. Now you're gone, nothing left to say. I wish that happiness will come your way. Why did you go away and leave me here this way? Oh, there's got to be more to this than what you say. In these times you laugh and smile while I wipe the tears away from my eyes. When we try to talk, it's just no use. Can't seem to get through to you, but that's nothing new. In these times, why did you go away and leave me here this way? Oh, there's got to be more to this than what you say. You were my heart, mind, body, and soul. Can't go on without you here. I'm losing all control. In these times, in these times, in these, all these times.
Very nice. Well done.
Thank you very much.
That was Melissa Etheridge-ish.
Okay, I've
Yeah.
gotten that before.
Yeah.
I kind of like that for this one, though. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
definitely.
cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Come to my window.
Yeah, absolutely. We're hanging out with Katie and Tony. The Long Island Challenger Baseball Jamboree fundraiser is September 6th. You can see Katie at that event and some other great musicians as well. It's a long day, man. Noon to 10:30. That's a fun day.
Get your rest the night before.
50/50s, Chinese auctions, complimentary barbecue, and it's only for a $10 donation. So you definitely get your money's worth. So
Something for everybody.
absolutely.
Musically.
Go there. It's great. It's great. I've been there. It's been a few years, but I have been there, and it's a great thing. And of course, I've been to the Jamboree several times, and that's a great thing as well. Very nice. All right. Before I read the comments, so I did feel the song was Etheridge-like, but your voice actually, and we were talking about it before we went on the air here, your voice actually reminds me of Dolly Parton a little bit.
Does it?
Yeah, you've never heard that before?
That one I've never heard.
The
But I guess I don't know. People have compared me before to Dido or Sarah McLachlan. I get that a lot.
okay.
Another lesser known artist, but a fantastic artist, Missy Higgins.
Okay.
But I love Dolly's got the powerful and the sweet too.
Yeah.
So
But she has that. What reminded me of it when you were singing. Vibrato, is that the word? Where it's like
a bit of vibrato,
Yeah.
And I guess mixing between the chest and the head voice.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
does that. A lot of times she'll be
Sure.
here, and then all of a sudden she's up in the
Right.
in the air up here.
Is she now? Is she somebody as a a female singer songwriter? Is that somebody that would you call her an inspiration? or-
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, in more ways than just music.
Sure.
Just her spirit, her personality, what she put out to the world.
Yes.
I think everybody's been watching it or reading it.
Yes.
At all these sources. Rest in peace to Dolly.
Yeah.
That was definitely a big
that's
hit.
it.
I didn't expect it. I know she canceled her tour. Was hopeful that she would get better, but
Yeah, of course, right.
you always hope. 80's a beautiful life, and she definitely lived it. But no,
Absolutely.
she certainly was an inspiration. She talked a lot through her music, so
Right.
a lot of times it's hard to put things in conversations. Some people have a great way of speaking about things and
Yeah.
are comfortable talking. Some people are not. So
Sure.
I don't think she. I think she had both of those things, to be honest.
Yeah, she didn't seem to have any problem.
No.
Yeah, getting herself out there.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
we were talking about it quickly yesterday on the show. I do feel like some of the movies, and obviously the big joke that is always her chest, and I personally feel those. I was about to say those things, and I'm talking about all of it, the movies and everything. But I feel that almost overshadowed her music ability.
I don't.
No?
No.
I mean,
Because she made fun of it.
Well,
Like that.
yes.
It was more of like I'm gonna dress this way because I can and I want
Right.
to. And
You're absolutely right about that. And I mentioned yesterday, there's a clip of her on the Ellen DeGeneres show where she says she got that look from when she was a kid, the town whore. Those are her exact words, and how she wanted to look like her. But I do feel it overshadowed because we talk about those things, but she played a nasty guitar, which so that's what I mean, like the true talent, the guitar playing. I mean, yeah, and she's known for a certain amount of songs, but she really was a talented singer, songwriter, guitar player.
Absolutely.
And that's the real talent, and really that's not what she was completely known for. And I don't know, I just sometimes I wish that was more in the forefront.
Right. Well, talk about "I Will Always Love You," right? A song that she was a breakup song, for her.
Yeah.
And it was. I think if I'm getting this correct, I want to say Elvis wanted to record it.
Yes.
Yep. So we all know the story, and
I heard that yesterday for the first time. I didn't know that
I
either.
didn't know it either.
Yeah.
And so
It was
like
interesting.
we're reading so much more now, right?
Right.
That's coming out. But
Yes.
but no, she waited. She held her ground, and when Whitney wanted to do it, and look what
yeah.
happened, with that song. So it's two completely different versions.
Right.
Talking about that before, but
Right.
you love them each
Yep.
differently.
We one of our regular viewers, John Rusiello, also retired law enforcement from the city. He used to do security for people like Pavarotti and Sinatra and all sorts of people. And he called in yesterday. He did work with Dolly a little bit and said she was probably one of the nicest people he ever met in his life, which is nice to hear. When you hear that kind of stuff.
Definitely.
And speaking of which, let me just check out the comments quick, and then we'll carry on here. Let's see, and of course I got to throw my glasses on because I'm old. Let's see here. Let's see. Danny Cam, DAN, or is that DANY? I don't know. DAN.
Danny Cam.
Danny Cam?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he says, hi, Tony and Katie. Thomas Grossman says, hey, Tony and Katie. I'm assuming these are all your people because they're not mine.
Tom's her husband.
That's my husband.
Oh, very nice.
Hi.
He's checking up to make sure you really, yep.
While he's on the road working, yeah.
On
I
the
guess,
road?
Yes.
Oh.
He was out in Shelter Island, not Shelter Island today, in Greenport and Southold today.
Oh, can we ask what he does?
Distributor. It's new, and I'm forgetting the name of the company at this moment.
That's all right. He's working, though. That's the
He's
important
working,
part. You
yep.
got to
That's right.
That's right. You got a wife to pay for.
He was out. He was up and out of the house at 4:30 a.m. this morning.
Wow. Oh my goodness. John Tui is watching. He says, "Hey, celebrities, woohoo!" Okay. Special type of man does this. Tony Walker, how cool is this? Sorry, John, I don't know what you're referring to. Maybe you're talking about the special needs stuff. Maybe that's what he's talking about.
I'm guessing.
Yep. Harvey, hey Tony, and Kate. As an East Meadow Challenger coach since 2000 and New York Nassau County PAL Special Needs coach, I applaud the coverage of our community. Thank you. Harvey Pollock. Thank you, Harvey. Good to see you. And your son Brian's birthday is today. He's a good man, that Brian. So happy birthday to Brian.
Brian.
Happy birthday.
Harvey's a good man. He was president of the Nassau County PAL before me. I'm slowly ruining it now as the president, but Harvey kept it going for a long time.
You're taking on new challenges.
Yes,
Challenge
absolutely.
is the key word.
There you go.
Harvey's he's confirming. Yeah, all the participants talk. They have nice relationships. Ann in California's got to leave early. Oh, sorry, Ann. All right, well, have a good day, Ann. Okay, what else is happening? Robert Lamberson.
Yeah, that's my pops.
Oh, very nice. He
I
says,
think Mom and Dad are probably watching. Yep.
he says, love you. Oh, there it is. Love
Yep.
you, Kate, Mom and Dad, he says.
Going back to getting me off to school early in the morning. Those two are great supporters.
Very
in
nice.
That, so
Can I ask, like, for an age range of your parents? And there's a reason I'm asking. I'll get to that.
Sure. They are between. So I can tell you their actual age.
Well, true.
But they're in their 70s.
Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
The reason I'm asking because people of that age make me laugh when it comes to this kind of thing because you see his name, but he writes "Love you, Kate," which is great. But then after that, he's got to put mom and dad like a note.
I love that. Even in text messages, I think there's no,
Right, like we know who it is already, right? But it does. It makes me laugh that they have to put their name.
I miss handwritten letters, so honestly, when I get stuff like that, it still kind of makes me smile.
I'm still, I'm getting mad every Christmas. There's less and less cards. Everybody's just posting their cards on social media.
No, I'm old-fashioned.
I'm still mailing them out.
Right.
Yep. And it does. It makes me sad that's kind of going to be a lost thing.
I have a stack right now going on my kitchen island from our anniversary party, but they're all being lovingly handwritten.
How many years?
Granted, that was in May, and I'm still working.
That's all right. You're getting them out. Good enough. How many years?
Married 5 years.
Very nice. Happy
May.
anniversary. That's
Thank
great.
you.
Let's see. People. All right. This is one of our guys, Andrew Fremder. People who come solo. I think she's talking about me. Oh yeah. All right. Farts into a mixer. I think they've already been mixed. True. Danny Cam says that you have the voice of an angel. He says that was a beautiful song. John Rusiello in Pennsylvania. He says that was a great song. Well done. What? An oldie breakup song. I had to. What? I have no idea what that says. I'm skipping it. But he says that. Then he says that was an awesome song. Cool. We'll never see Dolly's Parton again. Oh my goodness. Robert Lamberson says this is fantastic. Well, thank you, sir. And yes, Tony's Christmas card. I remember
talking about Christmas cards and anything hand done by Tony is worth looking at for sure.
Is that right?
Well, because you just put your heart into all these things,
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. Just like the Jamboree.
Like an Octony Fest,
An Octony Fest.
Octony Fest.
Oh, I like that.
I haven't done that in a few years.
Oh, that's an actual thing?
It's an actual
Oh,
thing.
what goes on there?
That's my backyard version of Oktoberfest.
Okay.
And it's really funny because I did it for a few years in a row, and then people would come by, and I'm like, who are these people? Oh, Dan said it's the best party around. One of my friends.
Yeah.
I was like, Dan, you're
People that you don't even know were showing
I became
up?
friends with them. Yeah.
Oh,
That's how I met them. I'm like, there's these strangers in my house.
Right.
And I have all the neighbors kick in, and everyone said it's better than going to all the German restaurants.
Really?
Yeah.
Certainly.
And I'm not German. I just enjoy, the culture and the beer drinking.
Yeah, right. You're fascinating in that sense because I don't know about you, and I don't know about you, but most cops that I know are not you know,
So multifaceted, like
yeah, and you know, like like a big music scene and have big giant parties. And I could be totally wrong about that. Maybe that's just the cops I know, but I don't. Yeah, the cops I know aren't really like that.
No, I work hard. I play hard.
Works for me. Would you agree though, or do you, or did the guys you work with were you
Coming
partying
from
with
the
them?
law enforcement field, no.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
I kind of stood out.
Oh, is that
in
right?
that respect.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of them are like, they wouldn't even come over.
Right.
You know, they're just 24/7 law enforcement and like drones.
But work hard, play hard. I can imagine. If I can see you being, when you're at work, you're full throttle. There's no, unless of course you're writing a song on a napkin. But
that's during a court wait, so
well,
you're sitting there
true.
doing nothing, and your mind races.
Right. But no, I'm sure you were, full throttle, fully involved. Oh, and that reminds me. How's your daughter doing? She just got in. What was that? A year or so ago?
No, it's almost 8 years now. NYPD.
That's how time goes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
holy crap!
Yeah. She can't wait to do her 20 and get out. And,
Oh, is that right?
but, NYPD being what it is now and
Yeah.
the current environment, it's not good for law enforcement.
Okay. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah. I see that. Law enforcement and teachers. Things have certainly changed.
Yes.
And not for the better, which is very, very sad. Very, very sad indeed. And all right. So how long you been doing? So you got into the singing. You started playing guitar. When did you start writing?
I mean, I've taken it's been a long burn with that. I've done a lot of different things in my life, including I work in insurance, which has been like a 19-year career in that.
Wow.
And sometimes you have to put things on hold while you're doing other things.
Of course.
But no, I started writing probably as a teenager, I would say. Did that through college. Ended up changing my degree, but went to school for music education initially.
Nice.
So, got very, inspired, especially when you're in it. Like, there's a lot of thoughts going through your head. You learn something new, and you want to go make your own thing of it.
Right.
But no, I stepped out onto the stage a little bit during that time. It really wasn't my time for me. I've probably been doing this again about 4 or 5 years.
Oh, nice. So far, so good.
So far, so good. Yeah,
Good.
yeah. I mean, and that's teenagers. I'm in my 40s now, so
Right,
took
okay.
a little break doing the career thing, and now
But
I'm back.
all right, now hold that thought because there's more to that I want to talk about. But we'll take this call first. Hello, sir.
Sorry to interrupt.
Not at all.
I have a question. With this gentleman. Sound like that he worked in Lawrence. What is that? Am I correct?
He asked if you did you work in Lawrence? You mean the town Lawrence?
No. Lawrence.
Oh,
Squad
Lawrence.
in the job.
Did you work in
I
Lawrence?
I was a federal. I didn't do federal agent.
He worked Fed.
I was not
okay.
NYPD,
All right.
no. I work with them.
Oh, I thought. Okay, no problem. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Did John? You guys never intersected for
Didn't we-
anything?
I guess
No,
we met here once.
he's too young for me. I'm an old man.
No, he's
no.
he's.
I know I met an officer here once.
You met an officer here. It definitely wasn't him.
No.
I'm trying to think who that could have been.
No, it's
I don't remember.
he at the beginning of the show he said he got up 4 o'clock to do a warrant, and I know these guys in my job in the warrant squad. Those were tough guys, boy, tough.
Did you
It
get
was
that?
a dangerous
Did you get that?
job.
Yeah, no. The feds, we do our own warrants. Federal arrest.
Mm-hmm. But he was also saying you guys were tough and you guys had a dangerous job. He just said.
Any law enforcement job can flip in an instant. You
Good
never know
answer.
what you're walking into. And,
That's it.
I've had some moments.
I'm sure.
Okay, sorry about you. Have a great
No, not at
weekend,
all.
everybody.
All right, suck it. I'm gonna just take a chance here. I'm gonna run a name by you and see. Tim Carroll. Did you know Tim Carroll? He's federal. You never know, right? So I just
you
threw it
never
out there. Okay, so going back to getting back into the music for 4 or 5 years now. I am going to yell at you a little bit because when I do my research for this show, I go all over the social media and the internet, and they're like, you haven't put out anything, have you?
No, that's,
What the hell are you waiting for? Get it out
It's
there.
all on my old page that, you know, in the new age of everything needing to be online, it's about moving it over to places where people are going to see it.
Well,
so, yes.
but even an album, right? There's you haven't released any of your originals,
No, that's
right?
something I've been seriously working towards.
Get on
I really
it.
wanted to do it this year, but it will come out
Yeah.
next year.
Talk to Kavanaugh. He's got his own studio. Do you know Tom
The
Cavanaugh?
shame is I've been offered by so many people, so it's really just me that needs to take somebody up.
What
on
the
it.
hell are you waiting for?
Yeah,
You got the talent.
Absolutely.
thank you.
Well, all right, give me. All right, so I'm Tom Cavanaugh, and I'm sitting down. Wow, that song you just played was great. Katie, come record something. What? Give me an example of what your reason.
No, now I would say yes.
What were your reasons for saying no? You had to work.
Well, I wouldn't say. I don't know. I don't know that I'm ready to do it now. I don't
Do
know
it.
that in other times that I was quite ready, but I do.
All right.
I do think I am now, and that's from support of great artists. You know.
Yeah, sure.
You know, Graz Topia. Graz is one of my good friends, and he's been a supporter. He's booked me on many of the shows that I've been able to go out and start doing. So I think sometimes you're like I like it. I said do it in my bedroom. You know.
Of course.
Is it cool? I do do it on my back deck for the cats.
Right, right.
But is it something that other people want to hear? And I've heard recently that over the past few years that yes, people do want to hear it.
All right. So that's the name of the first album, For the Cats.
For the cats.
For the Cats.
Yes. And
Yes.
there'll be no pictures of me. It'll just be all pictures of cats.
Right. That's the album cover, right? The cats lined up.
The
Yeah.
album cover that'll sell.
And Graz, I did mention before you guys got here that Graz unfortunately had a death in the family because he was supposed to be here too. Our condolences to him. Now he has plenty of stuff out there. So I had all sorts of research. I listened to a bunch of his music, only to find out that he wasn't coming in. So I was like, shit. But yeah, that was good stuff. And yeah, so it's going to be a great show there on September 6th. Is Graz his real name? Like a last name or something?
No, it's part of his last name.
Part of his last name. Okay. And where is he from?
Is he Farmingdale or Levittown?
Farmingdale,
Yeah.
The area?
Farmingdale,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I believe
Farmingdale. Okay. All right. Yeah, I know somebody else with that name from Farmingdale actually.
It's funny because I grew up with another friend, and I said, you guys, you talk about Tim Carroll or who you just
Yeah,
mentioned,
right,
and then
right.
it's like, oh, it's my uncle. But no.
Oh, right. I'm not even thinking. Oh
No,
shit.
it's not. It's not.
That's funny. I didn't even pick up on
I
that.
didn't put that together. Son
But
of a
I
bitch.
had a friend who has the
I
same
would have
last
fell
name
over the
as-
chair if it was
Yeah, right. Right.
Who knows? Mom, Dad is Tim Carroll my uncle? But,
You just never know. I'm retired from the phone company. Years ago when I was still in, I was talking to a friend of mine, and he said, oh, I know a guy in the phone company. And I said to him, there's thousands. I said, I doubt
including my
it.
father.
Oh, is that right? Where did he work?
He was in. Oh my goodness! What is Bedford Avenue? What is that?
Brooklyn.
No, not Bedford. Oh my goodness,
Not-
Merrick.
Merrick.
He had so many different garages. To be honest, I'm trying to think of what the last one was. I want to say it was Belmore. Belmore was his last garage. I
Oh,
wanna say.
okay.
Mhm.
Do you know what he did there?
He was at the end. So he was he was underground, doing with copper and everything. He was in the
Sure.
manholes, fixing all the lines, and then towards the end, he was a splicer. So he was up in the bucket trucks.
What's his first name?
Robert
Carroll.
Lamberson. No.
Oh, Robert Lamberson. Did they call him Lambo?
Yeah.
I knew your father. I knew your father.
Well, he's watching right now.
Son of a bitch.
I'm waiting for the next comment about it.
Yeah. I'm going to bet money he's right now saying, I don't recognize that guy at all.
You never know.
I definitely knew you. In fact, correct me if I'm wrong, the name Lambo, I mean, obviously short for his name, but it originated because he called somebody like Dumbo or Bimbo
That
or
I
something
don't
like
know.
that?
He's got so many names. So
Is that right?
I like so McLam is one of them, being that we're
okay.
Irish.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about that.
I might be wrong about
Okay.
that, but I
Then
thought
maybe it
that
might
was the
not be.
story.
We'll have to confirm and
Right.
report back.
I mean, I definitely at the phone company when I was around. I mean,
He went through every iteration of it. I'm sure,
Okay.
which I'm sure you did, right?
But I'm also younger than him. But I just got in for like the very end of New York Tel.
Okay.
And then it just changed for a million different things throughout. But I definitely remember Lambo.
And he was 9X,
Bell
Atlantic,
9X, Bell Atlantic,
yep.
Verizon,
The
all
phone
of it.
company, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember your dad. I
I'll have
remember
to
him.
check that out.
Yeah, but I didn't know him well, And like I said, I'm younger, so I don't think, I'm not sure how much time.
In between.
Right. We didn't work together. I worked in I was a lineman, did pole work and stuff, but I also did underground stuff for a while, and I did the duct work, putting in the piping for the cables to go underground from one manhole to another.
Got it.
So sometimes our paths would cross as we're
my
doing
sister,
work.
we say she got into the family industry, so she works for Verizon
Oh,
now. Wow. And she's an outdoor field technician.
Oh, really?
So she does a lot of FiOS, running drop wire, all that stuff.
I don't miss it for a second.
She's ready.
I believe it. I believe it. I just bumped into a buddy of mine yesterday. He's got 31 years, and I go, his name is Mike. I said, Mike, what are you doing? Get out. He goes, I'm just waiting for the package. I'm waiting.
Right.
I miss my friends.
Of course.
The guys
The
I worked
people
with,
who
I'm
made
sure.
it happy,
Right.
a place to be. Yeah.
But the
I don't
job,
miss the job.
I don't
My
miss the
friends.
job.
Yeah.
And the company, it's just a miserable freaking place. It was a miserable freaking place.
Yep.
Ugh.
Sorry to bring up bad memories.
Well, no, it's nice.
Like you said,
it's nice. I haven't heard your dad's name in a long time, so it's nice to. And he was well liked, if I remember right. And
he's just the best.
Yep.
I learned from the best.
I
So,
remember. In fact, I even remember being on one job with him in New Hyde Park, and this job went on for days, like 24-hour days, and having a lot of laughs.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, those are definitely times where not coming home.
Plenty of all-nighters. Used to love that because you
you're banging in the OT.
right, and then you'd be off the next day, and and if you had downtime, you'd go and get a bite to eat somewhere and have some laughs.
Golf for him.
Yeah. We've had a few guys caught playing golf, and
Oh no, well, on the day off.
Oh, on the day off. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's exactly what I meant.
There's a
Yep.
comedian here. Wait a minute.
Yeah, right. All right. Wow, the time flew by. It's almost time for us to go. Well, I definitely want to get another song in, but before we do that, I just want to do a few more quick questions for Katie, of course. Memorable gigs. Maybe somebody fell, or maybe somebody we all know, like a famous musician, joined you on stage. Anything that made it memorable.
So for me, the most memorable ones, and I really hope this doesn't sound cheesy, but are the fundraisers. I've done, I've been an attendee at the Challenger fundraiser for many years. I mean, it's funny.
14.
They 14. They've been coming up
14
in
of
my
them.
memories just recently, and I'm looking back
13
saying
gonna be 14.
Right.
Apprentice, and
I cycled a lot of different acts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
sure.
You get to meet a lot
I
of people.
grew
That's
up
great.
listening to the Drifters, with my father. So I mean, that was so a lot of these benefits that I get to do. Another good friend of mine does a lot of fundraisers in support of veterans and veteran service animals, and to see people show up and support those kind of things, like that's what I want to be doing. Like I love the music, I love playing, I love having
of
fun.
course.
But when you can see community come together and
Right.
celebrate and really put the things behind it. You know what? Maybe one day that answer will be different when I have maybe some more different experiences.
No, that's a great answer.
But right now,
That is a great answer.
That's how I feel.
Now, all right, so I said I wanted to do these questions and I wanted to get another song, but is that all right? You guys have a few minutes if we go maybe 5 minutes over? Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, stick with us. Just maybe 5 minutes over. All right, so now I'll ask questions because you're a big music guy. You get all the bands. So these are questions for both of you now. Just going with the music theme. Favorite live album?
I have a toss up.
That's fine.
Probably Nirvana Unplugged
Oh, okay.
and Alice in Chains Unplugged.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
those are two that.
Yep.
It's funny enough, people like decorating the Christmas tree and listening to Christmas music. Usually, it's Alice in Chains for
Nice.
me. That's
works.
That's our music for decorating.
I like it. You have a favorite live album, my friend?
I have a bunch, but this is going to come out of left field.
Okay.
Zappa live from New York.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Good one. Good one. I like the off.
I was there for that run. So,
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I would have loved to have seen him. What a guitar player, man.
What a showman.
Yeah.
All aspects.
The whole band, though, was outrageous. Yeah. Okay. Give me either a song, a band, or even an album that's like a guilty pleasure that you're almost embarrassed to admit.
You want to go first?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not. All right. Some people would be embarrassed about this, and I guess it probably is, but I don't know. I found a lot of joy in him too. Artist, very well known, John Mayer.
Oh.
He's got an album, and I think he wrote it in like one sitting. It's called Battle Studies.
Sure.
And it's a breakup album with Jennifer Aniston.
Right.
and I don't know, like some people, some people feel a certain way, especially Dead Community of him, jumping in and doing different things.
Right.
I loved him from day one all the way through, but I guess that's a guilty pleasure album for me.
Heartbreak Warfare is a great tune.
Fantastic song, Assassins.
Continuum, though, is one of the best albums ever by anybody.
It's an unbelievable album.
Oh, my
his showmanship,
God.
His
Yep.
guitar work, everything on.
I've always said from the second I heard that album, if Lindsey Buckingham, Sting, and Paul McCartney made an album together, that would be Continuum. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I think he's phenomenal. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But I will say that is my least favorite album. That and the last one he did.
It just every song, like I miss listening to albums that you listen to songs nowadays.
Yes.
You don't listen to things like from a start to a finish, and you can put that album on and it literally brings you into the next thing, and it builds upon each other, and then comes up, comes down, and then lets you off at the end.
Yes, and I'm with you on that. I miss albums. The Who's Tommy blew me away.
Start to finish.
Start to finish. Blew me away when I was, I think, 11 or 12 when I heard it for the first time. I was like, what in the world am I listening to? It's amazing, but not a guilty pleasure. I admit that to anybody. Go ahead.
It's a tough one, but David Bromberg comes to mind.
I wouldn't say that's a guilty pleasure.
A lot of my friends just don't appreciate it.
Really?
So when I play it, they're like, what are you listening to? The whole bluegrass element to it, and the rambling, the talking, the lyric.
Right.
He was a genius.
Sure, absolutely. No, I think that's a great choice then. All right, let's see. All right, so I have two more. Favorite guitar solo. Doesn't have to be like the greatest guitars, like the most complex thing. It's just for whatever reason you think it's your favorite. It's memorable to you.
I'm gonna go local, and I'll say anything that Tom.
Wow! Somebody's kissing up for some more step-in spots.
The very first time I saw Tom till today, I'm still mesmerized by what he does.
Was he playing with Ed Ryan the first time you ever heard him?
I've seen him with Ed Ryan, and I love that collaboration when they do America. It's one of my favorite songs that they do together.
The Simon and Garfunkel.
Yes. Okay. That's a mesmerizing.
But let's be honest, Ed Ryan is like certifiable.
I've done.
He's great.
I actually filled in for Ed once at Belfast. He plays at Belfast a lot, and it was really cool because I have an Irish background. I grew up singing a ton of Irish tunes.
Nice.
That's actually what I did initially, and a lot of my gigs initially were Irish,
Oh, wow.
St. Patrick's Day gigs.
Okay.
So it was cool to be in a place on a random Saturday in July playing Irish songs.
Nice.
So that's a cool thing to be able to do.
That's great. Ed has a comedy background. He used to play these clubs all the time. Yeah. Okay. Oh, do you have a favorite guitar solo?
It's gonna probably one of I'll do two.
Okay.
Arlen Roth. You're probably saying, who the hell is that? He was a session player, but he did a concert tour. I'm gonna say late '70s. Absolutely blew me away. And again, the deceased Roy Buchanan.
Oh, sure.
The blues sound that guy generated.
Okay.
Again, both Telecaster guys.
Right. You come up with good choices. I like what you're throwing at us. All right, last one. Last one. Bands or artists that you... I'm not going to say... You don't have to say they suck, because I don't know if you want to be mean like me. But we'll just say that bands or artists that you just don't get. And I've been saying it for years. Bon Jovi is mine. I never understood what people saw in that band. I can't stand them.
I'm trying to think.
You love everybody. That's nice.
I know that not everybody, but it will probably take me. I do try to live as positively as possible,
Good
but trying to think. Well, it's funny enough that you said you loved The Who before.
You don't.
Because they're really not one of my favorites.
Really? I'm glad you waited till the end to tell me that, because I would have thrown you out.
I was going to say, do I have to leave now?
Wow. Okay. Do you have a reason, or?
I don't know. So there's so many artists that I've heard that I feel like the minute so not everybody. Sometimes some things are a slow burn or a slow crawl, to get up to. But anytime I've ever heard, I think they're musically talented. I think it's great, but nothing ever
stood out for you.
Wowed me. Yes.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Okay. All right. We'll let that go.
Sorry. Educate me then next time.
All right.
Don't yell at me. I'm going to say Springsteen.
I won't yell at you for that. I will not.
I just.
I get it. I personally, I love Springsteen.
Yeah, I've been
But-
to a few concerts. They're great shows.
Yes.
It just doesn't.
Musically, he's not very good. I do love a lot of his songs, but yeah, musically, he's not really the greatest musician, and which does get in my way a little bit. And I'm not even a musician at all, but I see what other people see that I'm like, ah. But that's what did it for me. The first time I ever saw him, I was blown away by the
nice
showmanship.
4-hour shows.
Yeah, it was. It was a little over 3, and I mean, he knows how to perfectly place
Gets up
a
there
song and
Puts it all out there.
what he does in the middle of it and what he gets the band to do and even like the dance moves at certain points.
A little bit of a showmanship aspect, kind of like
Yeah.
Zappa did.
Sure. But that's what did it for me for Springsteen. Prior to ever seeing him, I liked his greatest hits. I didn't know much about him, but then I saw him in a concert. Like, oh my God! And it transformed me, and now I have everything. But I get it, and I'm not one of those people that like, just shut up and play. I don't care. I don't care either way about the politics. If he wants to take 5-10 minutes to shoot his mouth off, go ahead. It's not going to sway me either way. I prefer to just hear the music, but I don't. It doesn't bother me. So that doesn't get my way either. Plus, you're going to get that when you see him. There's going to be at least a little bit of that.
Oh yeah.
So I don't let that bother me. I just enjoy the music. Like Born to
As long
Run.
as they don't go overboard. I don't want to hear a 15-minute rant.
Right. Yeah, believe me. I get to a point where I'm like, all right, enough. We heard you.
Your break's over. Sing.
But it doesn't ruin the night for me.
No.
Like I've seen Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young so many times, and I've seen people turn around and walk out. They once had a song. It was when George W. Bush was in office, and they had a song called "Let's Impeach the President." And I'm telling you, half the place emptied, and I actually just laughed. But
Yeah, I saw that with Todd Rundgren.
really,
Bolton, yeah.
he gets political, Todd Rundgren? No kidding. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And people left.
People left.
Yeah. See, that's what I mean.
You spend all that money to get aggravated and walk out. I'm like,
Right.
that's not cool.
It never bothers me to that point. Like tomorrow I'm going to see the Outlaw Festival with Willie Nelson. Sheryl Crow is on it. That's the reason I'm going, because I'm in love with Sheryl Crow.
She's great. I've seen that festival with her before.
Yeah.
She does
Yeah.
And I know
Beautiful job.
I have no doubt she's going to
great
say
talent.
something. But I just don't
That's
care.
what it is. Yeah.
Cheryl could, I don't know. She can just stand there, and I'd still be in love. So, all right, let's. Can we get one more tune out of you?
Sure.
Cool.
Absolutely. It's funny because I'm going to do a Dolly song, but
Oh,
you,
nice.
you said Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, and I actually did prepare one of those before.
Oh, really?
We came too.
See, I'm shooting my mouth off.
Next time we'll have to do that.
Which one did you pick?
I was going to do One of These Days.
One of These Days.
Yeah, I know everybody thinks of the Pink Floyd tune.
Yeah. Who?
One of these days, I'm gonna sit down and write a long letter to all the good friends I've known. No.
Is that Neil Young? Or
Yes, it's Neil Young.
Oh, okay. All right. Neil Young he has like 800 albums, so I don't know everything, but that sounded awesome, though, but yeah, I don't know that one.
Thank you. All right, so, I'm gonna do one that I'm sure everybody knows, but anybody who's ever worked, any kind of job where you're getting up in the morning and you're going somewhere, for a number of hours, and she said 9 to 5. That's long gone. I think it's much more than that these days, but it's a great song, and I love what she captured in this song. So I'm gonna give this one a go. Cool. 9 to 5. I tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition, yawning, stretching, trying to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the streets the traffic starts jumping, with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living, barely getting by, 'cause it's all taking and no giving. They'll just use your mind, they'll never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. think that I would deserve a fair promotion. Wanna move ahead, but the boss won't seem to let me. Oh, I swear sometimes that man is out to get me. Watch them shatter. You're just a step on the boss man's ladder, but you've got dreams they'll never take away. In the same boat with a lot of your friends, we're waiting for the day your ship will come in, and the tide's gonna go and it's all gonna roll you away. Working 9 to 5, what a way to make a living. We're barely getting by. It's all taken, there's no giving. They'll just use your mind, and they'll never give you credit. Oh, it's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5, oh, they got you where they want you. There's a better life, and you think about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game. No matter what they call it, you'll spend your life putting money in his wallet. 'Cause it's 9 to 5 or 8, what a way to make a living. Barely getting by. There's no taking and no giving. They'll just use your mind. They'll never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 'Cause it's 9 to 5, oh, they got you where they want you. There's a better life, and you think about it, don't you? It's a rich man's game, no matter what they call it, and you'll spend your life putting money in his wallet.
Very cool. Very nice.
Rest in peace, Dolly.
Yep. As you were going into that, one of the comments, Chris Thomas says September 25th will be Dolly Day. So yeah, I looked that up. Apparently, a Tennessee senator has proposed that September 25th be Dolly Day because September 25th, 9/25.
Very nice.
So that's apparently he's proposing that. Yeah.
I love that.
And it would be a day, let's see, designating a Dolly Day to support children's literacy. Mm-hmm. Apparently, who was telling me? Somebody was just telling me.
Imagination Library, her charity.
Right.
Yep. So that, I mean, I'm trying to think of how many years back this is, but a ton of years back. She created this charity. It didn't matter what background you came from. You could have had all the money in the world. You could have had no pennies to scratch together.
Right.
But you signed up for this list, and once a month you would get a book get sent to you.
And if I could be wrong, but somebody was just telling me about this last night, but she also said that there's like 800,000 kids on this list, and she was donating to every single one of them.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's amazing. Mm-hmm. That's amazing. And now somebody just commented, "Hi, Rob." Sorry, there's no Rob here. Kendrick 58. Whoever you are says, "Hi, Rob."
Maybe someone knows her dad.
Oh, my maybe.
Oh, that could be. That could be. Yeah, maybe. There you go. All right. All right. So again, September 6th is the big fundraiser, the Long Island Challenger Baseball Jamboree fundraiser, Sunday, September 6th. Katie's performing, Grasstopia, Marty and the G-Men, Acoustic Rats, Giancarlo.
Glenn Strange, basically.
Oh, okay.
One
sure.
guy.
Okay. Them Chill Dudes and I Me Mine. That's a great lineup right there. What do they just pay at the door, or do they?
Yeah. They'll come in. They'll get a wristband, $10, and come in, enjoy the show. A lot of Chinese auction prizes to be had, 50-50. There's something for everybody, literally. Mm-hmm. All different genres of music.
Very nice. So all the best with that. And now that we're ending and we're about to leave, I will hit you with the bad news. I cannot make it Saturday night.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a
You
little
want me to
bummed.
try to sell you tickets?
No, I'm just going to give them away.
Okay.
I'm just going to give them away. It was for a good cause, so I don't care.
Yeah.
But
So
I'm
they,
just going
so they know. Once a year, I organize a Challenger Baseball Jamboree Duck Day. And the Ducks let us line up from third base all the way down to the left field line of all
Yep.
Challenger kids from all over Long Island. And we do a picnic package. It's a great day. And they play the Challenger Baseball song when we line up.
Oh, that's right. I did forget
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been going every year for several years. They have me performing here Saturday night, and I'm not. I
Ah.
can't say no to that. So, so I'll be here. But
We'll miss you.
absolutely, I'll miss it as well. But that's what's happening. All right. So all the best with the fundraiser, pal. Good to
Thank
see you.
Good to see you.
And
So nice to meet you.
likewise, how can they find you?
You can look on Facebook if you're on Facebook. Katie, Katie, normal spelling. Carroll, 2 R's, 2 L's. Music, Katie
Right.
Carroll Music. Same thing on Instagram, Katie Carroll Music.
And Mr. Beery's tomorrow during
Oh,
happy hour.
and
There
that's
you go.
correct. If you want to
That's
come
right.
get a little preview, from 6:30 to 8:30 tomorrow, I'll be on the stage at Beery's.
Get that album made, and then come in here, and we'll premiere it and promote it and do all that good stuff.
I love it.
Cool.
I'll
There you go.
I'll
There's
make that
incentive.
promise.
All right, cool. Yeah, we'd love to have you back. This was fun today.
Excellent.
All right, time for us to go. What is today? Thursday. Nick Greystone. He'll be on tonight, 8 o'clock. Primal Scream with Nick Greystone. He has a guest. I don't know who it is, but Nick will be here tonight at 8 o'clock. The return of Primal Scream. He's been off for the past 2 or 3 weeks, but yeah, he's back tonight. And then that's it for today. Tomorrow, Coffee with the Dog at 9 a.m. I'll be in here with Rosie tomorrow at 11. And I think that's it for tomorrow. Don't forget, Saturday night, we are going to fire things up in here. I'll be performing. But Mark Hirschman and Mike Keegan, happy birthday, Mike Keegan. They're going to, have things going on in here. I'm hosting, so I'll be running in and out. But that's what's happening here in Gov's Comedy Club podcast. And, of course, speaking of the clubs, as I just mentioned, where is it? There it is. This Saturday, Mike Keegan and Friends in the Giggle Room. It's a great lineup. Eric Haft, Ed Paley, Hugh Van Well, Jeff Bosey's also celebrating his birthday, Mike Tanzi, Mark Hirschman, Mike Delaquilla, and I'll be hosting. That's going to be a fun one. Join us for that. Don't forget Knock 'em Dead. We're doing a murder mystery at McGuire's on Friday, October 30th, in time for Halloween. It's an 80s themed murder mystery, so dress up in your 80s outfits or dress up in any costume because we're going to have a costume contest for Halloween. So join us there. December 12th, we're doing another murder mystery at the Brokerage in Belmore. That's December 12th, so that's a holiday-themed mob murder mystery. So come laugh with us. Those are Knock 'em Dead Comedy's Governors-related shows. Go to knockemdeadcomedy.com. And speaking of Governors, what's happening with Governors? Tomorrow night at the Clubhouse in East Hampton, Governors presents Joe DeVito. Here at the club in Levittown tomorrow night, Carrie Caravis, and then she's at the Brokerage on Saturday. Matt Friend is at Governors on Saturday night. What else? The Jorts Comedy Show with Tyler Noble and Dwayne Jackson. That's on Friday night at the Brokerage. And Johnny Watson, Friday and Saturday at McGuire's. govs.com, govs.com. That is the website. That's where you can see the full schedule, and that is where you make your reservation. With that, we are out of here. We'll see you guys tonight at 8 o'clock with Nick. And once again, we thank Katie and Tony, and all the best. You guys, good luck with the fundraiser and I won't be at the Jamboree either. But all the best with it all, and it's a great thing you're doing, pal. Good thing. All right, we're out of here. See you guys later.